hitmaker of Electricity and very many other amazing songs. I genuinely cannot introduce him as good as he can. Karibu sana.
Asante.
How are you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm enjoying the weather, enjoying the country, just having fun, eating good food.
It's your third day here?
Yeah.
How is it so far? So good?
It's amazing. The weather is amazing. I've been eating some really nice food. Yeah, and been just going to some amazing places and meeting people.
Nice. First time in Nairobi?
Second time, but the last time I was here was like years ago, like 5 years ago.
Before you were who you are now?
Yeah, before this.
What is the difference between then and now? How the reception and everything?
First off, it's a lot more work. But yeah, the reception has been amazing, man. Kenya is, second home, and, it's amazing to be here, and I'm really grateful for that.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
I am very privileged to have you here with us. There's an interview you were on yesterday or on Monday whereby you said you would really love to produce music with Sauti Sol.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Sauti Sol, man. So yeah, for sure, I would really love to work with them.
Have you tried to reach out, maybe connections and everything?
Yeah, I've tried, but I think it's gonna be on my next trip to Kenya because I'm just in and out, and traveling the world right now. I'm just busy. But yeah, when the time is right, we'll make
that would
it
be
work.
very beautiful.
Yeah, I think so too.
Let's talk about Electricity.
Okay.
Electricity is a hit.
Oh, thank you.
It's a beautiful song. What inspired Electricity?
Electricity actually, it came from a dark place actually. Because when you listen to the lyrics, it's like dark lyrics wrapped around happy music.
Yeah.
Because it's talking about being surrounded by darkness and knowing that you are the light, and how you just want to shine and you just want to shake it, and it vibes on a frequency till infinity. Like, it's just talking about like hope and being in like a low place and just anticipating the brightness of the future and like how crazy the future is gonna be. That's basically the inspiration behind it.
I'm curious, what inspired the song? Were you at a dark place?
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, I wrote it in a very dark place. Yeah, it was one of those moments in life where life is lifing.
Life was giving you some character developments.
Yeah.
That's interesting. But looking at it now, it's hit what, 12 million views?
Yeah, it's crazy.
How does that make you feel?
Man, I'm just grateful for all this, man. Shout out to the fans, shout out to everybody streaming and watching the video and listening to the songs. It's a blessing I don't take for granted at all. For sure.
You're here for music recording?
Yeah, I'm here to just touch base with the media, touch base with the fans, and also gather some inspiration and record some songs and just have fun as well.
I know there's so many fans out there who would be looking forward to a concert by you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too, because I really want to perform in Kenya and just touch base with the fans. I like being very close to my fans and being very intimate with them. So yeah, I hope that happens real soon. For sure.
I'm curious, what inspires Pheelz to wake up every morning?
What inspires Pheelz to wake up every morning? It's just the excitement of a new day and what the day offers, and also what I would be able to create that day. Yeah, it's like the new experiences is what inspires me to wake up, for sure.
At your lowest moments, what do you do to push yourself?
First off, I meditate. After that, I make music, or I read a book, or I just turn off my phone.
Or maybe just take us through. Who is Pheelz when he's not a superstar?
That's a good question.
Who is Pheelz when he's not a superstar?
He's a guy. He's a human being. He loves hanging out with friends. He likes watching good movies, and he likes talking to girls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he likes he writes a lot of songs. He writes a lot of poetry. He paints sometimes. He
paints?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he does visual art sometimes. He takes pictures sometimes. He shoots movies sometimes. Like, he just loves creating, and he's a very down to earth person.
Creating and producing art.
Yeah, creating and producing art, basically.
Wow.
Yeah.
In the future, what do we await from Pheelz the producer?
Man, it's more music, it's more bangers, it's more concerts. Because I love being on stage, I love performing, so there's a lot more of that. I really want to tour the world, starting from Africa and maybe starting from Kenya. But yeah, I really want to tour the world and just, there's an EP coming next month.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing, and I'm really excited about that. And yeah, man, just more music, more bangers, more art, more fun, more life, basically.
I personally got to learn about Pheelz through Finesse. And it's a song I relate to when I'm about to, that time of the month.
Yeah.
It's a song that we all really vibe to when we are getting to that point of being broke. What inspired you to write Finesse?
Finesse was a vibe in the studio, man. It was a very indie moment inspiration. It wasn't like a pre-thought or something I had in my mind before I got into the studio.
Oh, really?
It was, yeah. I was in the studio with Michael, the producer, and was just vibing, just feeding off each other's energy. And I put the melodies down first, and before I knew it, the words started coming into my mind, and that word Finesse just came. I don't know where it came from. It just came.
Please make it clear to the world. There's people who sing happiness, and there's people who sing finesse. Yeah,
it's finesse actually. But whoever wants to sing happiness, sing it. It's everybody's song. Some people say fitness. Yeah, wow. I've heard fitness.
So from you, the writer, it's finesse.
It's finesse. It's finesse. If I broke, now my business. That means if you're broke, it's your business. If I'm broke, it's my business. It's no one else's business. And it's Amashano, it go bright, means we're gonna turn on the light and it's gonna be bright. It also means when you buy drinks in the club and they turn on the sparklers. It also means that as well. Then Folake for the night. Folake is my slang for a pretty girl. So like I have Folake for the night. So I'm gonna finesse. If I go broke finessing, it's my business. I'm gonna turn on the sparklers in the club and I have a girl for the night.
Oh wow, the fact that I sing that line very loudly, I have learned today what not to sing loudly and what to sing louder than the other.
Yeah.
Aside from the collaborations, you've had a collaboration with Davido. What other collaborations would you want to have, or are you planning to have in the future?
Yeah, I love collaborating, man. I would love to collab with a lot of people. Locally, Southeast Soul. I want to make a song with Burna Boy as well. Two-Face. Yeah, I think so. I think it would be a smash.
Yeah.
Two-Face. I think so. I think Diamond Platinums as well. Drake, Rihanna, Kanye West. That list is long, actually. To name a few.
Wow, you had a project with on BET. Maybe take us through that as well.
Oh yeah, there was a BET nomination and a performance as well for Finesse, and that was a very that was one of the highlights so far in my career for sure.
Aside from the performance, what other performance would you say is phenomenal for you? That performance, you sit and you think to yourself, wow.
Oh man, there's been a lot of that actually. I did the O2 Arena with Davido, and that was 2 days after I dropped Finesse, and it was in front of 20,000 people, and everybody started singing back at me, and I lost my mind on that stage, word for word, crazy. 2 days after release. And after that, I've done a couple of arenas. I've done the Apollo in New York. That was amazing as well with Adekunle Gold. I've done the YouTube Theater with Davido as well in America. I did Global Citizen in Ghana with Usher. That blew my mind. It was incredible. And yeah, man, I've had so many stages that are just mind blowing. I love being on stage, man. It's amazing being on stage.
Maybe take us through your emotional moment where you sit down and say to yourself, I'm proud of you.
I've had a couple of that moments in recent times actually, because man, life has been a movie actually, I can't lie. Yeah, man, I've had the moment where I was with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and P. Diddy and Jimmy Iovine, and we were just gisting, and I was just sitting down in that room like, okay.
Wow.
Like I was just speechless. I'm like, okay, it's going. But yeah, that was one of the moments, and the Usher moment was one of it as well. Working in the studio with him and then performing with him a few months after that at Global Citizen. The BET moment was one of that as well. when I made Finesse was one of that, actually. The day I made Finesse. Because I posted the video on TikTok and Instagram the night I made the song. Like, I literally just finished making the song.
Yeah, because I remember
picked my phone.
The raw song went viral before the actual
song. Yeah. I posted a snippet online, and the snippet went viral before the actual song dropped. So I was proud of that moment as well. My parents, when I, recently when I was hanging out with my dad and my mom, and they were talking about how crazy everything has been and how far I've come. You know, when you sit down with your parents and they just tell you your story in front of you, and you're like, wow.
It's been a journey.
It's been a journey, yeah, that moment as well.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. There's the period between 5 years ago and 5 years from now. 5 years ago, would you have ever thought that this would be you now?
Oh no, I saw it in my head, but I thought it was but I thought it was like wishful thinking. I had no idea it was manifestations. But I saw all this in my head a few years ago, like, me performing in front of thousands, and I had no idea what song I was going to be singing then, but I just knew it was going to happen, or I was just thinking about it in my head, and now we are here.
We're here now.
Yeah.
5 years from now?
5 years from now, it's going to be stadiums, it's going to be Grammys, it's going to be my company called Collective. I'm going to be into
a fashion company.
It's a collective company. It's a creative company that's going to be into fashion, into tech, into music, and I'm going to build a school as well, a creative school. And do stadium tours around the world. Make amazing collaborations with fantastic artists. Be one of the biggest artists in the world, man, period. Not just African artists, one of the biggest artists ever, period.
You're headed there, you're typically there already. If Pheelz was not a superstar, what would Pheelz be?
I think Pheelz would be a writer. Like, probably write books or write poetry, or like be a painter. Or be like I think would be an artist, not just like a singer, but just an artist, for sure. Interesting.
As we wind up, maybe speak to that young boy or young girl who would love to be where you are in the future, but then they don't know where to start.
That's a very to whoever is out there that don't know where to start, you don't need to know. Just wherever you are, just start, man. And detach yourself from expectations and be easy on yourself. Live life easily, and don't look at another man's horse. Like, run your own race, cut your coat according to your size. And the last one will be, whatever is happening outside doesn't matter. It's what happens inside that matters. That's the most important thing. And know that you are God. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I wouldn't tell people, obviously they know where to follow you on social media. Yeah, Mr. Pheelz, producer. Thank you so much. We've come to the end of the show, but right before we close, please perform for us Electricity.
Oh, please. Man, I've been having a crazy day.
Even a touch, just
all right, let's go.
A small touch.
Yeah. Nobody go co-sign. And you know everything I do is nobody else concerned. Aye, sure you go come online. And I see darkness all around me, but I know I'm the light. Aye, shake it, baby, shake it. I feel your vibration. Yeah, the rest you see on stage when I come back to Kenya.